Hello everyone. It's now 9:28 p.m. This is Candy Grandpre. And I not long ago got done eating dinner and well, I had leftover Chinese food for lunch and I didn't eat breakfast. And then for dinner I just had a slice of cheese in the microwavable mashed potatoes and some of those green leafy vegetables and some oranges, like two oranges, and I think two or three radishes. So that knife, it cuts better than I thought. It cuts better, than I thought. So um, I was able to get the beets cut. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to eat some of the beets. I don't like beets. I never did. Cause I don't want to gross y'all out. Trying to tell y'all an early childhood story about why I still today don't like beets. But I still eat spaghetti. I don't want to gross y'all out though. But I still love spaghetti and meat sauce, or spaghetti and meatballs. But for some reason, so y'all can get a better understanding. I guess I'll just go ahead and tell y'all. But I still love my spaghetti and meatballs. But I remember we were very little and 4 years old, and the biological brother Wyatt, and we were going to the daycare, the nursery, and it was right just as we got home, and Wyatt, like, he was throwing up and crying, and we had spaghetti and meatballs and beets that day, and he threw it all up and was crying. And I don't know why I can still love spaghetti and meatballs, but it's something about those beets for some reason. Ever since I was grossed out by that, I know he couldn't help it. We were all little kids. So I don't know, and that turned me off from liking beets anymore, and end up, gagging or having a hard time. Trying to control my gag reflex with beets. But me trying to do it for health. I'm trying to make myself eat foods that I don't like, healthier stuff. But there was stuff that I used to hate for years, and now I tolerate it or I like it. When I was younger, I used to hate okra. You know, the slimy okra. I hated everything okra, including the foster grandma's okra gumbo. But now I love okra. And I used to hate onions. But now, let's say I tolerate onions. I'll eat onions now. But I guess there are some times when I'm in a mood where I just don't want to eat the onions still, and stuff like that. But two vegetables I still hate nowadays is I hate kohlrabi and I hate eggplant. Can't stand them. I don't think and the third one, tomatoes. But tomato, is considered in the fruit category. But that's like fresh tomatoes, anything solid tomato. Never liked it. But but hey, spaghetti and meat sauce, meatballs or whatever contain tomato. But I love like tomato paste and tomato sauce. I hate stewed tomatoes, diced tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, and stuff. But if I had tomatoes in a juicer, or if I had them blended up very fine, very well, or like a baby food consistency, like pureed or something, I can tolerate it like that. Or ketchup and barbecue sauce. But I don't like stewed tomatoes, diced tomatoes, raw tomatoes, you know. And I used to not really like ketchup, and still to this day I will prefer, excuse me, I will prefer barbecue sauce over ketchup any day. And I don't like just any barbecue sauce or any flavored barbecue sauce, because there are some nasty barbecue sauces out there. But nowadays, I'll tolerate ketchup if they ain't got no barbecue sauce. And there was a point in time, my favorite food was barbecue cheeseburgers years ago. I still love them, but I don't really eat much burgers anymore. I don't really eat burgers much anymore. Not not that I choose not to, but then again I do choose not to because no fast food for me, no mainstream fast food. But every now and then, I'll have Jimmy John's or Subway, and I seldom eat that much anymore either. And um, so I'm freaked out about the so-called, the human meat and burgers and stuff. I freak out about that. But if I know it's an organic grass-fed burger, expect me to tear down. So I mean, I don't know how much. I need to look at how much a toaster oven would cost, but um, I don't know because I probably can't even if it's over $75. I probably can't even afford it. Um, but that would be great for me to I probably could because it's like it's like a toaster and an oven together. It's like if I can be grilling grass fed hamburgers up in here, that would be awesome. And make my own barbecue cheeseburger. I can make my own big and toasted sandwich. But no, I can't because I don't have a way to cook eggs or anything. But I have to, I guess, make it kind of different by having a pre-boiled eggs and just have a little sandwich. But I don't even know. But they just made that sandwich really good, and they had it for a long time. But maybe I can look online how to make my own big and toasted sandwich from Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, I really love that so much. I didn't realize I only got to have it like maybe once or twice. So well, I but it's like I know I can't be eating like that much, but I haven't been, eating much sandwiches and burgers and stuff. But since me having a mini fridge in here, I mean, I got me some fruits and vegetables and, trying to eat better. And y'all know the CEO of Whole Foods, he even said, basically, I don't remember exactly how he said it, but he pretty much summarized Jesus Christ, um, you know, statement in the Bible saying that whole people need not a physician, but they that are sick. And then Jesus said, I call not the righteous, but sinners to repentance. So, whole people need not a physician. So if you're well, you don't need a doctor. You don't need a doctor if you're well. But if you're sick, you got to go to the doctor. And then, the John Mackey guy, he even spoke out against, you know, the people having to take pills and stuff and staying sick. But y'all know Big Pharma is profiting off of people being sick. And I heard that, the elite get paid more bonuses by falsely labeling your death as COVID-19. And that's not fair because I would like to know the real reason how or why I died. Well, I mean, I can't know it after I'm dead, but I would want others to know the real reason why I died. I don't want Candy Grandpre died of COVID-19, and it's not true. If I die, you know, I don't know how I would die, but if I die a certain way, and they do stupid shit like this, like have a person get killed, a person could be, murdered some kind of way, and then just so that they can get more money, your death is falsely listed as COVID-19. If I died because from an illness other than, like say if I died from a certain, anything other than COVID-19, I would like, for that to be enlisted on my death certificate. I don't want, for it to be a lie. And I just, my heart goes out to families being deceived. You, you know, um, and then I see people, and I saw it earlier today, but that it seemed like people know exactly what the fuck they're doing, and everybody believe them if they think that they can fraudulently put up a GoFundMe and get a whole lot of money. And if a person died of COVID-19, if a person died of something else, and then it be falsely listed as COVID-19, a person could be, die in a car accident, and then it be listed of COVID-19, and it seemed like they'll put up, their family members will put up a GoFundMe and saying that that person died of COVID-19 when it was a damn car accident. And then next thing you know, they lie and say, COVID-19 to gain more sympathy and get more money from people. So I don't understand, So anyway, uh, I'm still being held over until tomorrow. And I just want to get the court thing over. Whatever phone court thing or interview over with. And they said that they're upgrading it from a misdemeanor to a felony. Well, all gang stalkers, all of y'all should go to jail for a felony charge. Targeting and trafficking people. So, where are the other gang stalkers? Oh wow, it's too many of them to put in jail, I guess. But maybe maybe the gang stalkers' home should be turned into prisons or jail. And that they should be in confinement, and that they can't be free to leave their house and go and hurt people. Because that lady that beat me up, she was a perp. She was perping me. Something she never did before. And unfair of me being back in Pensacola. I just got back in town less than 24 hours later. And I already told y'all the story. But I don't feel that excited about the $600 stimulus check. I got it. So for a while I shouldn't need any money or have to ask anybody for any money or anything like that. I should be good for a while. And I just really hate that sabotage of the job. Well, I guess it would have been 2 job opportunities today. I really hate that sabotage, but I don't know. And I've been feeling anxiety and feeling nervous a lot because of the situation. And, people, y'all might, but this is my channel. Nobody should have the authority or the right to tell me how long my videos should be or how many videos I should do. And if you want to watch them, then you can watch them. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And thank you for your support if you do choose to, and if you choose to be supportive. But, don't be trying to make comments saying, oh, and look at you doing those long ass videos and can't even stay on topic and this and that or whatever. You don't run my channel. I don't care who you are. Because if YouTube was against me running, doing long videos, they would have it's not against YouTube's rules, and I'm not sinning against God for doing 3-hour long videos. So, I mean, they have videos longer than that. I'm pretty sure they have certain videos of YouTube that are days long. I mean, like a day long, like 24 hours long, and people will watch them. But sometimes those 10-hour relaxation sounds and stuff like that, why don't you go punish them? Because they're longer than 3 hours. So, you know, I'm just talking my anxiety and fears away. And if everything goes smooth, I mean, it should have been today, but if everything goes smoothly and I'm okay, then, you know, I guess I'll be doing less videos. But since I'm here and I have most of the data myself, not much or nothing, and then me just processing and expressing, my personal experiences with, my programming and my targeting, I'm just talking about that. But when I was on the streets, all I have is my phone. And so that's why when I'm on the streets, the videos are definitely less than, my phone cannot go 30 minutes. When I get a brand new cell phone, the phone, I can go up to an hour or maybe a little bit over an hour. But after it finished programming and all that, that's when the most I can do is like 30 minutes. But then now it's programmed to where I'll be lucky if I can get over 25 minutes. So even if I clear my cache and clear the extra data, or data as y'all want to say, data, and so you know but I wanted to say this, but the fact that I want to say that it's like, there are a lot of people who say that they're not happy about the stimulus and that they wish they had more, and that they're wondering why the government put in millions and billions of dollars to other countries for foolish stuff, but gave us $600 worth of crumbs. But it's like them teasing us with the stimulus check, then putting us on lockdown and stuff. It makes me think of the MK Ultra mind control, pleasure and pain reversals, and it's more like pleasure and pain reversals on the masses. Um, so if you think the government is your friend, because a lot of people were happy about the 1,200, but a lot of people are disappointed now about the 600, and I heard that that's another form of like 666. The fact that they gave us 1,800 total so far. And so I heard that those are ways that they're preparing us for the mark of the beast. And um I heard that with the vaccine, they're making like as if you're gonna have a choice to take it, but then if you refuse it, you'll go to jail, or you won't be able to have things. I mean, you won't be able to have a normal life or do what you want. You can't buy or sell, and you can't go into stores and stuff like that. But remember, we weren't able to go, and the mask was preparing us for the mark. And that's why some people jokingly say the mask of the beast. But you know, people like me, it's like I'm trying to you know, figure out alternative ways to survive. Um, and read up on some survival. I need to brush back up, but I haven't have the money or been in a predicament, and I don't have a car or a way to put these practices into use. Like if y'all can Google search how to turn a cardboard box into an oven, that's awesome. And then I have some survival tactics, like in my true DVD for Christians that I've been have on my Google Drive that I've been putting in my description box in my videos lately. I also have, you know, I guess part of my disability is another reason why I'm have difficulty trying to follow those practices of survival and stuff. But one thing of survival is awesome and neat of how you can make it. I mean, like they said, turn a cardboard box into an oven. Y'all can Google that and look that up. So, um, but yeah, that's one thing I'm trying to eat healthier and trying to boost my immune system. But one problem is I bought the organic apples from Walmart. I think it was Christmas Eve, or was it a little bit after? No, it was, oh, a few days ago. After that, probably was New Year's Eve. I don't remember, but those apples say that they're organic apples, and I spent a little more, and then I realized that they seemed like they had a waxy coating on. I'm like, this ain't organic. It seemed like it might be filled with, have pesticides or something. So they try to cheat you. Um, yeah. So I mean, yeah. I mean, I need to try to relearn, survival skills. Um, and people have been. I mean, I have been told to, try to practice to not depend on the government and for help and support, and that the government will fail you and stuff. That's what had been told to me, and I'm me trying to trust in God more and have more faith, because we're gonna need it. We already should need it, trusting in God for our needs, and just depending on Him, because me being scared, when you in fear enough, it seems like, and you end up falling to your knees and submitting and praying and stuff. So I'm still working on myself spiritually, and me trying to undo my sins and trying to overcome bitterness and hatred and grudges and everything. And despite how hurtful everything is, especially with these targeting and everything like that. So thanks for the support. I love y'all, and bye bye.